So the main event of the entire card, the Day of Reckoning, obviously Anthony Joshua versus OTTO WALLIN is at the top of the bill, and obviously this is the fight that I think should be the co-main event. I think Deontay Wilder versus Joseph Parker should be the main event, and I think this should be the co-main event, the Anthony Joshua versus OTTO WALLIN fight, because I just don't think it's a fight that's as intriguing as and as compelling as the Deontay Wilder versus Joseph Parker fight. But then again, it is a decent fight, and I think it's because Anthony Joshua is a much bigger star than Deontay Wilder and Joseph Parker that he's the top of the bill. So, what can we say about this fight? I think it's an interesting fight. Obviously, Anthony Joshua, for whatever it's worth, is still on a rebuilding path. He's still trying to rebuild his confidence from his two losses against Usyk, and to some extent the remnants of his loss against Andrew Ruiz, even though he avenged that loss and won the rematch. The fact is, this is a fight that's, from a management perspective, is quite safe. Obviously, they want to get that fight between Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua on. Deontay Wilder's actually got a much sterner test with Joseph Parker, but from a management perspective, this is a pretty safe fight for Anthony Joshua. He's fought OTTO WALLIN twice in the amateurs, and he's beaten him. He's obviously sparred with him several times as a professional, so he probably feels like in his own mind that he's got the beating of this man because he's done it twice before in the amateurs. He's probably got the better of him in sparring. But the thing that you need to take into account is that OTTO WALLIN, he gave a very good performance against Tyson Fury. He cut him up, and from that performance alone, you can tell how game he is, how eager he is to win. So if we get that into perspective, I think this should be a win for Anthony Joshua. It should be a relatively easy, straightforward fight. When you're so familiar with an opponent, you just know what makes him tick. He's never fought an Usyk before. He never fought Andrew Ruiz before. He never fought several fighters before. So when he went into the fight against them lot, he was a lot more tentative because to some extent he was going into the unknown. He didn't know his opponent that well, so he needed several rounds to figure them out. With OTTO WALLIN, he's fought him 3 times before. He's sparred him probably countless times, so he knows him pretty well. And because he knows him, there's probably more of a lack of fear because obviously he knows his opponent. So I think Anthony Joshua should win this quite handily. But then again, OTTO WALLIN seems like he's very game. He seems like he is a very game opponent. He's very tall. He's southpaw. He's awkward. We saw how well he did against Tyson Fury, and on top of that, Anthony Joshua is on the rebuilding path, so he's not quite as made up as he's supposed to be. So I think Anthony Joshua should win this, but I think OTTO WALLIN is going to make it more awkward than usual. It might be very similar to his Anthony Joshua's performance against Hellenius, where he struggles for 3-4 rounds, but then he just gets him out of there. I hope he does get him out of there, because obviously I want to see Anthony Joshua fight Deontay Wilder. But that's my opinion on it. I think he should knock him out by the 10th round, or at least win a decision. I think he's definitely going to win the fight, but I think OTTO WALLIN's going to be very game. He's going to go for it. I think OTTO WALLIN knows this is his big opportunity to get an upset win, and it's on a very big stage as well in the Saudi card, but there's several great heavyweight fights going on. So with that being said, I think OTTO WALLIN's going to give a very game effort. He's going to really try, and he's going to put everything on the table, but I think Anthony Joshua's going to be too much, and he's going to win, and he's going to either win via knockout or he's going to win via decision. But either way, he's going to find a way to win because he's very confident. He's fought OTTO WALLIN before, and he knows what he brings to the table. That's my opinion. Tell me your opinion. Who do you think is going to win this fight? And like and subscribe to the channel. I've got a lot more content coming your way. Peace.